This 2015 year started like any other. High hopes of killing a lot of deer and making a lot of memories. July, everything started. Trail cameras, mineral. We started putting everything up. We focused on one certain area just because after that first week with the cameras out, we got pictures of 3 mature deer just instantly over that big holler mineral. And as soon as we seen those 3 deer, we thought, well, we might as well focus on this. But here in about a month, it's gonna be prime for it, hopefully. I guess do nothing but dream about it from here on out. Like crazy. We looked for some blood, found a little bit. He's gonna go back and review the footage best we can and come back in the morning and look for him. I think it's gonna be, I don't know, a lot better to look for him in the daylight than it is at night and all this thick stuff. I don't need a flashlight in here right now, it's kind of dark. Thank you, Lord. And I'm just extremely happy to have him now. This is a deer that we first saw last year. He was a 3.5-year-old deer last year. Had a big body, but he didn't have no rack. We called him, he had 5 points, didn't have brows, and had 2 and 3. We called him High Five because he was kind of taller. And High Five grew into a High 7. Took us a while to get him drug out, and he was a little ways in there. And we're out of shape and old and fat, but it turned out good. Perfect lung shot. I wasn't sure on the shot at first. I thought it might have been up here. I knew I didn't spine him. I knew he mule kicked hard, and we were 95% sure we heard him crash. And it was. He's been rubbing like crazy. We've got a lot of history with this deer. We've probably got more pictures of him than any other deer. So after I killed with my bow, I tagged out. I still had a month to go before gun season. So it's hard for me to go back out to the timber and not be able to kill a buck if it walks in. but we had both talked about it. Eric was going to kill one if one walked in, and I was going to kill a doe, so we still hit it pretty hard. I'm here for the does. Eric's here for the bucks. We're gonna see what we can get done. We'll take about anything. We've got a week left before gun season. I just missed that doe at 35 yards. I shot over her back. She jumped the bowstring a little bit, but I don't think it made any difference. I just missed.
We tend to forget sometimes why we started hunting in the first place and how we grew up hunting and what really matters. It's always nice to be able to make new contacts, make new friends within the outdoor industry. And this year I met up with Tim Inslee, and he films for a show and produces a show called Living the Brand for Badlands. And we've met and talked 3 or 4 times over the past year and decided, gosh, even though there are contrasts in our personalities, we have so many things in common, and most importantly, we have one common goal, and that's to make quality and entertaining outdoor television.
I really feel like you don't really get to know people until you share camp with them. And when you can share camp with people and you can share a tree stand with them and you can chase deer together with your bow and have a good time, that's when you really get to know a guy's personality and their heart. And so far, man, I mean, it's been a really genuine experience with Joe and his family and all the members of Hunt Company, and I'm really looking forward to this collaboration.
Decoying, baby, decoying. We just smoked a nice Missouri 8-point on the decoy. Right there. That just happened. Yes. Holy crap. That just happened. Ooh, baby. I probably don't thank the Lord enough for all the blessings I get. In fact, I know I don't, but my wife told me last night she was gonna really pray hard for this morning. I'm gonna tell you, it takes a pretty special woman to put up with guys like us in the outdoors.
It's 7:15 and I just checked my cell phone. Tim Hensley is hunting down at Dan's farm on Phoenix Farms, and he sent me a text at 6:58 saying he shot a buck over a decoy. It's really awesome. I've just been sitting here thinking about what a perfect morning it is, just knowing that someone's going to shoot something this morning. I'm really glad that he got one down.
So second morning here in Missouri, and just smoked one over the decoy this morning. Perfect setup, little grassy field, cut corn there, standing beans there, ridge with acorns. Put the decoy out here this morning and it just worked like a charm. If you're not decoying deer, you should really try it. It's awesome. Looking for the deer and found a shed. You found some blood up there. See some blood up there in the straight. Blood in the straight. Hey, look right down there in the creek. What is that? Deer.
My name's Dan Dudley. I've been with the Hunt Company for a little over a year now. You'll notice one thing that sets the Hunt Company aside from other shows is we all have full-time jobs, and it's kind of hard to work everything in to be able to go hunting. I have to work with Cody. He's my camera guy most of the time. It's kind of tough, but we make it work. It's basically short notice stuff. We call each other, you know, the night before we're gonna hunt the next morning if we can. We're headed to the farm today. It's been kind of a slow early season. We've seen several deer early season, but hadn't done any good. No shooter bucks. We still got standing corn. We're going to a place that we've never hunted before. Cody got in there, me and Cody got in there and hung a set. And like I said, we'd never been there before. We got to have an east wind to hunt that, so we got that this afternoon. It's cooled off finally. I had a camera down there early season getting deer pictures, but I was also seeing several copperheads every time I was going in there, so I've been waiting for a good cold front, cold snap to get rid of the snakes before I went in there. But anyway, tonight's going to be a perfect night for it, so hopefully something will cooperate. Hunting in between two standing cornfields. Got a good strip of timber that runs down through here. Found a few scrapes on the way in. Bucks are starting to be on the move a little better, so I know there's good deer in this area. It's just a matter of them passing through here. We had a good buck come in early. A little bit of miscommunication between me and Cody as far as the camera, whether he was on it or not. I had a decent shot at the deer and didn't know that he was on the deer, but it all worked out real well. That deer walked away and I grunted a few more times and looked to the right, and there was 3 more bucks that was coming off the hill right to the mock scrape that I had just made. It's October 26th. Shot a buck last night. Hit it back. Made a really bad shot on it. Pretty sure it went and laid down up on a hill up here. I didn't hear it run any further. Gave it all night last night. We just backed out, found the blood, and then backed out and went home. We're gonna see if we can find him this morning. I'm pretty confident we'll find him. Found my deer last night. We got out of the tree and went back home, and didn't get much sleep last night knowing this guy was out here, but finally come back in this morning. Come in a little later because I didn't want to bump any deer out of the cornfield, so had a good blood trail from right where I shot him. Victor Arrow's done an awesome job. Found my arrow. It was covered in blood. Knew I had artery blood, so come on up the hill, and he was laying basically right where I stopped hearing him run, so just fortunate enough to be able to punch an early season tag.
Wow, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment down below, tell us what you think.